Probably my usual amount of time, Gilbert slot. Probably till about 11 over here. Nuclear explosions of unknown origin have hit New York City, causing epilepsy everywhere. Sorry, folks. The city was thrown into chaos, and the massive metropolis was all but destroyed. Now, 20 years later, big red blood font. The restoration process had barely begun when a brutal organization marched into the ruined city and conquered it. This organization was called Big Valley, and their soldiers were armed with advanced and bizarre weapons. And now, the government has requested 2 men secretly enter the ruins and put an end to Big Valley. These 2 men will be paid well for the job. These warriors' names are 2 Crude Dudes. Onward, 2 Crude Dudes, let nothing defeat you. Yes, 2 Crude Dudes. Known elsewhere through the world as Crude Buster. I think this is another one of those I beat on easy, so I'm going to stick with that. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right. The main character's names, by the way, the first player name is Spike, and if there's a second player, his name is Biff. I'd also like to point out Big Valley. They seek Hidden Valley in their ranch. No! You bastards! You put it down! You destroyed it! So what you have here is a side-scroll brawler. You got the punch-kick combos. You got a sweeping kick there if you diagonal it. You got a standing kick. You got a jumping kick. And you also have a grab mechanic, which allows you to do that. You can grab all kinds of things. You can also grab people. Like so. And this game follows the tried and true tradition of hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. And then some. So those first guys we saw were just called punks. And amusingly enough, in the instruction manual, they spell punks with an apostrophe S. We have a disc cutter, was the guy we saw throwing the discus at us, and we very briefly saw a hunchback. And some things just got to punch your way through. That is the disc cutter again. Hunchbacks are fairly annoying. They will, these are the glom onto you and smack and slowly drain the life out of you enemies. So, you know, in-laws. Banana Kiss. And this is Pyromaniac. And this is an asshole. There's a lot of enemies here that are best served by doing a hit-and-run tactic. Or switching planes like that and then grabbing them. This small pipe you can use as a bludgeon. She'll eventually break, but while it doesn't, or while it hasn't broken, it's pretty goddamn fun to use. And you can throw it too. If you can get a little bit of a advantage over an enemy, you can actually just kind of stand above them and dodge most of their stuff. As you saw, you could also commando roll into them. And these jumping guys, I believe, are called commanders. And they can also wall climb. That'll happen later. And we have our first boss, Heavy Snake. This is Alice Cooper and Jake the Snake Roberts kind of blended together, I think. So eventually the snake will separate from its owner, and you can see the snake will try to tie you up as Heavy Snake will take shots at you. You can kind of throw Heavy Snake into Snake. Snake, Snake, Snake! And kind of deal with them at the same time, and Funky Dance. And this is how you get your health back at the end of every round. The Power Cola machines. And then you just grab them and drink away. Yeah, I've always been told you shouldn't whip out your snake in public, but, you know, this is the apocalypse. I think the rules have changed. And I grabbed that last one right at the wire. I need to double check something, because I think one of my controller options has... Oh, that's right, I can't... I keep forgetting that on Fusion I can't do the save from the controller, at least not without Joy to Key. So, forget whipping it. Yeah. Asshole, please, because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. Jesus Christ. Oh God, I feel very bad now. I need to like turn and look at the chat a lot more, because holy shit, I am missing things. Oh, went out for dog o'clock. Okay, well, see you in a bit then. Now this is the part I love. I love this. And the fact that you can still jump and kick while you're doing that. This is seriously endlessly amusing to me. Yeah. Oh, those guys are called grease monkeys, by the way. And they'll basically try to belly flop on you. I'm more disturbed by their lip thing that they do. And the good thing with this is you can get a couple of these guys in and whack them once. One of the things that makes Two Crude Dudes a little bit tricky to get used to is that the enemies do have iframes. Look at me, you asshole. I hate you, dog. Yes, I'm sorry. I know that's blasphemy, but I hate those dogs. Those dogs are not nice dogs. And there's a mid-boss. As you can see, he tries to do the elbow drop. And there's a mid-boss. That's Armadillo. They do say he actually is from Texas. What you want to do is just let him roll himself out there. And not do what I'm doing, because I'm screwing that up bad. Eventually he will get tired. You can grab him and chuck him. Yeah, that is pretty much what was happening. What did you think I was going to say something? I'm out of Madonna puns. Shit, now I know what. Now I want to know what you think I was going to say. So you do have Power Cola machines in the levels, but unlike the bonus round, Armadillo. Oh, okay, that would hurt. That sounds like a Carlton Mellick III book. He does have one called the Kobold Wizards +2 Dildo of Enlightenment. And there is one called Armadillo Fists about this mutant boxer. She has like armadillo plate fists. Damn it, I thought there was a... Well, that went all kinds of wrong. Yeah, eventually the... Eventually the Power Cola thing explodes if you beat it up too much, and the air bike there, you have to jump up, grab it, and destroy it, or it'll keep bringing more punks. Hey. And this is Master Reaper. Fortunately, you get on this stair and keep kicking. He is very easy to deal with. You want to use the diagonal kick just to make sure you have enough reach for it. And man, he's good. He can do that dance without even leaning on something. Well, it could be. Yeah, this game has a very neat aesthetic charm to it. And they have some really creative character designs. I still think they could have come up with a better name for the terrorists than Big Valley. You know, as it is, it sounds like they should be going after Hidden Valley for the secrets of their ranch. There's some way to get up there and get that. There we go. More commanders here. Oh god damn it, not the dogs again. Please be sure to explain to Un when he gets back that the dogs were being very, very bad, and that's why I had to kick them. In a big valley, gangs dropkick you like a motherfucker across the giant city. Okay, I looked down and saw Big Valley sounds like a porn to me, and I swear to God I was about to say, Super Pervert, what doesn't sound like a porn to you? And then I realized it wasn't him. Damn it, no, you don't get to run away after that. You call me the next day, god damn it. Oh, the guy throwing the bombs, as you can probably imagine, was Mad Bomber. Get off my nip! Bad dog, no biscuit. I don't remember this guy's name immediately off the top of my head. I think this is Cyborg D. I could be wrong. Get up. Hang on, I'll tell you. I got everything listed. Oh, that's back. Yeah, I think that actually is his name. There's a Cyborg D and there's a Cyborg D2. It's been a while since I played this game. I don't necessarily remember which one is which. Get off my nipples! I'm not into that. No means wolf. Yeah, the annoying thing about the Mad Bomber there, if you're not careful, he can blow up the power cola machine. Because it does take damage from his bombs. Can both of what get on at the same time? And please think carefully before you answer. I will just beat you with your own ship. Yes, exactly what I needed to make things easier on me, a conveyor belt. I seem to remember earlier on, two of them were grabbing on at once. So a literal dog pile. Yeah, if there's one thing more annoying than Mad Bombers, it's Mad Bombers on a conveyor belt. Okay, I think I may be able to... Okay, there was a really annoying boss coming up. Rhino Man. Yeah, and that's a big reason why he's so annoying. Yeah, he has that charge, but he also has a pretty good priority on catching you and flipping you up in the air like that. Combined with the iframes, it's hard to deal with this guy. You say Mega Man? I was thinking Spider-Man. Why bubble lead? Just curious. Yeah, as near as I can tell, you can't stop yourself from falling on your ass when he chucks you up like that. Oh man, I was really hoping I was going to be able to get through that without using a continue. Blizzard Buffalo. Well, I'm glad you find something to dance over, because that sucked. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go to the X series, you've got, you know, Blizzard Buffalo and you've got Tunnel Rhino. Both of them would work. I guess you could sort of make a case for Tomahawk Man, but, you know, that's... yeah. So now we have, snow in New York. That was kind of a risky move. I didn't know if that was going to do him in or not. Here, eat rock. God damn, I hate this part. There are just too goddamn many of these guys. See what I mean? The nice thing is you can grab them out of the air. Freeze! Apparently, understanding the use of Final Ease is not a big priority in among Big Valley. Oh, that felt good. You don't even know. Okay, why is the pyro guy here? You're way off theme. Okay. This guy, his name is Hand Sniper. I am not even kidding. That fucking sucked. Let's see if I can get him to use his extendo claw. Yeah, there we go. That is why he's called Hand Sniper. Yeah, you know, Super Pervert, I've heard of Freudian slips in speaking, but I've never heard of... Oh, fuck. Well, I screwed that up totally. But I've never heard of Freudian slips when typing. And proof of concept, by the way, if you beat up on the machine too much before you take the sodas go away. And this is Santa Imposter. You see, he's quite the little ho-ho-ho. Oh, I didn't even notice there was a hot dog sign up there. Let's see if I can grab that. Yeah, just reach up and grab it, yeah. Tanks. Yep. Tanks. They've got tanks. Now, these things, you want to try to get them together and hit them with the signs like that. It is actually... Bludgeoning Smidgen Santa Claus. It is actually best to throw them, but what you have to do is kind of get the grip and then wail on the button in order to pick them up and throw them. But by doing that, they will go down very quickly. Okay. Now this guy, he may not look it, he is going to be our boss. This is Tiny Leo. He ain't going to be tiny for long. Woo! This guy is scary. The only thing I have found that works for beating him is doing this. Making him change levels and cheesing him for a catch. Trying to deal with this guy straight on is suicide. If you try to jump kick him, he will generally intercept you and drop you down to the ground and start chewing the crap out of you. Whew. Well, you know, I'm sorry. I realize they're kind of cute, but, you know, not tiny tank cute, but cute. But, you know, they were also trying to kill me. You know, I'm not the kind of guy that goes around, you know, trying to destroy something beautiful like Tyler Durden in Fight Club. But if something beautiful is trying to destroy me, then, you know, all's fair. Stage 5. Double pyro guys, wonderful. Yeah, one pyromaniac is bad enough when you got them doubling up on you. And the big problem is these guys can very easily pin you into an area where you don't have a lot that you can do about it. This is very odd terrain to be fighting them on, too. That doesn't help. And there's Tiny Leo again. This time, fortunately, he's not going to wolf out on us. Okay, see you in a minute, Gooberslot. I'm sure there'll still be plenty of Big Valley to deal with. God damn these guys. I'm almost glad to see regular punks after that. It's like, oh, thank God, rank and file. I'm trying, Panda, I'm trying. Believe me, at this point, there is nothing I'd like more than to leave the fucking Bronx. Yeah, by the way, if you don't reach up and grab that, that ship, the flying bike that brings the punks in, they just keep delivering punks forever. Like, it will literally go bringing punks in constantly. Hey, welcome back, hon. Okay, yeah, this guy is Cyborg D, because I just remembered after a certain amount of damage he can sometimes blow up his exoskeleton and then go T-800 on your ass, at which point he becomes Cyborg D2. And presumably opens his own diner where horrific things happen. There you go. And he chucks his head at you, because why not? And another one of them, because, yeah. Welcome back, Goober Slot. Trust you got some good vittles. Yeah, leave the Bronx and watch out for snakes. Well, I took a cyborg head up the ass. I didn't realize it was already Wednesday. Die already, Jesus Christ. And more of the commanders. These guys really are annoying when they're in packs like this. Although it is kind of satisfying to kick like 4 or 5 of them at once. It's also very easy when one of them starts hitting you to start just totally getting screwed up and smacking into all of them. Oh. Well, that was fortunate. Oh, God. I don't know which one of these guys is worse. Well, there's one and you just run away. That was just rude. You don't even buy me dinner or call me the next day. Yeah, they barely count as flea men, because, I mean, they don't even, you know, jump or anything. Oh, hell no, you are not destroying my machine. Maybe they were the Cyberkiss banana. Maybe that's what they eat. I mean, you know, Cyberkiss bananas could be, you know, the delicacy of the future. They could be like Chiquitas. Dick move. Okay, I think we are coming up on the boss. Yes, nail spider. Yes, it can. And the tumble move is essential for dealing with him, because you do not want to get caught by him when he is doing that down attack. After that, what you want to do is just kneel. As you can see, his blobs will go right over you. And just continually try to grab. His throw will, or he doesn't have a throw, rather. His punch, if you're grabbing, is not going to get a chance to hit you. Well, where do you think spider webbing comes from? That's pretty much the same thing with him. I did always like this guy as far as a cool boss look. I didn't like fighting him because he was a terrifying pain in the ass. Allow me to show you why. So I got a save state here, because we're going to go back to this in a second, but I'm going to show you what he does if he catches you. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't leave anything. I got a little sloppy there. I think you may be able to, Beefy Punk skeletonized. Well played, well played. I think you might be able to shake out of his grasp, but, damned if I can remember if I've ever done it. Spins a web any size, Beefy Punk skeletonized. Here comes the copyright infringement. There was a book I read once called How to Be a Superhero, and it was a parody about superhero logic and things like that. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Once you got it up, tank is your bitch. But it talked about, like, getting bit by a radioactive animal as a possible way to gain superpowers. And one of the ones that it mentioned was Spider. And it says, steers very close to several intellectual property lawsuits. Avoid at all costs. Have I mentioned I hate these guys? I want these guys to die in their own fire. And here is Hand Sniper again. I will not allow you to fondle, sir. No means ugh. Yeah! Me! Go me! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, well, what can I say? Not so necessarily great minds think alike. This guy really just looks like he's bopping along to music. I feel almost bad beating him up because I feel like I'm interrupting the song. It's like, and then he gets even weirder. It's like the T-800 meets Decap Attack. And it's a Sega game, so what would it be without an elevator scroll? Data East has been researching their consoles very well, I can see. Yes, this was a Data East game. I don't know if this was actually meant to be a follow-up of sorts to Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. This did occur 2 years after, or this did come into the arcades, not occur necessarily 2 years after it. Okay, here we go again with the bullshit wall of C4. And now we got 2 heavy snakes. Heavy's snake, I guess. I don't remember if these guys actually send the snakes at you or not. Yeah, one of the problems I have with Too Crude, it's very easy sometimes... Oh god, here we go again. It's very easy sometimes to get into a pattern with some of the enemies if you don't hit them correctly the first time, of constantly trying to... basically constantly trying to chase that move you were attempting to do, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but you often end up taking some extra damage you didn't intend. Oh god, I hate Rhino Man, I really do. I do have a continue left, that's good. He's excited to see me, I guess, Goober Slot. Yeah, this is what I hate about Rhino Man. In this circumstance, he will just suck up your extra lives ridiculously. He is an asshole. He is easily the worst of the bosses in this game, especially in this part. Fucking dick. I'm pretty sure those can hurt you too. Now, the good thing about Nail Spider in this time around, he doesn't do the ceiling attack. So all you have to do is basically the duck and grab, which makes him a lot easier to deal with than before. No insta-death to worry about. Which makes me wonder why they decided to be such an asshole with Rhino Man and give you a break with Nail Biter, or Nail Spider, whatever. Neil Patrick Harris, whatever the hell his name is. Over, under, around, and through, the rabbit goes in the hole. Okay, this time Tiny Leo doesn't even bother wasting time in that form. And get out of my crotch. Despite how savage that looks, he's really not doing much damage. Maybe they're blue suede shoes. He needs to tie him in order to dance properly. But yeah, this is the stuff that Tiny Leo would have done if he had gotten a hold of me during the other boss fight. And he doesn't go away, he just turns a over-toasted brown. And this is Mad Scientist. That's really his name. My werewolf thing, son. Now let's watch his awesome attack here. Yes. That's, It sort of looks like Dr. Wily, but Dr. Wily, by doing that, is putting up more of a just physical defense than that Dr. Wily ever actually did. Oh, I'll harm you. See, he can still do damage. I didn't know he could still do damage. We're just going to beat up the elderly here. But yes, this is the last boss. This is the leader of Big Valley. After all that other insanity, this is what it's come to. Oh no, I am just very, very little. Boomf. Scientist punting. Yeah, I don't understand how a guy this little, takes so little damage from me, considering everything I've done to his goons. That must be all padding underneath that lab coat. Yeah, he must be like... He must be like have memory foam lining his clothes. But yeah, you didn't think there was just one form to this guy, did you? I might have to try this again. Yes, I am going to have to try this again. I thought he was going to jump again. That seems to be the best way to get rid of the little ones. I may not have enough to deal with him. You know, sometimes if you're a mad scientist, turning yourself into a big reptilian monster actually does help. I mean, it only worked so well for Dr. Fessenden in the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs beat 'em up, but this guy seems to be pulling it off okay. I'll get down here and fight like a whatever the fuck you are at this point. Shit, man. Yeah, one of the problems is trying to time out the invincibility frames on the enemies. Oh, I forgot he could do that. Oh, I got a nice duck roll underneath him. You know what? Let's go ahead and save it right there. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Oh, I thought he was going to jump. Oh, well, that sucked. You know, suddenly I'm missing the scientist that could just pound on me without total effect. I'm wishing he was back. Just going to do a resave so I only have to deal with one level of those. God damn it. I will beat this guy, I swear. Not if I keep doing that. Well, this guy is just kicking the shit out of me. Father Mucker. Oh, they're smuckers, man. God damn it. Isn't this fun? Just watching me like endlessly try to do something. Holy crap, I got him. Hallelujah. And back to useless scientist, asshole. No, my valley, it was so green. Hey, we did it. We came out on top. We're heroes. We'll be rich. You said it, buddy. They put up a heck of a fight. Not even Goober Slot, not even funny. But we finally stopped them. It's party time, pal. Right on. After suffering under the evil madness of Big Valley, New York was at last free, thanks to the two Crude Dudes. Leave it to them, the professionals. The two Crude Dudes. Go get 'em, boys. Their work isn't pretty, but somebody's got to do it. Yes, and the end. And New York is now free, and it's a post-apocalyptic cesspool, so for what that's worth. Hey, thanks a lot for, saving everything, and also ripping everything apart. Somebody needed that car and those hot dog signs for their business, and, all those doors you broke. But hey, at least we're mutant free. So yeah. Fun beat 'em up. Born to fight, not always for the crude of justice. They are the men of fighting. All the water in this hotel has been personally passed by the management. Something like that. Yeah, it didn't take itself too seriously, and I think that's part of the reason why it worked.